Gunnar's good friend, Torbjorn, has offered to take us for a trip on his yacht, the Kintyre, to Bird Island and on to Fosnavag, where we'll spend the night moored up in this interesting coastal town. Torbjorn has planned the route, and the sea is quite rough. We got a chance to view the thousands of birds, albeit at a distance, on this remarkable bird sanctuary on the island of Runde. Next morning we are safe in Fosnavag, but I have to report that last night we had engine trouble and limped into the harbour. We first had a great breakfast aboard, and then Captain Torbjorn and First Engineer Gunnar quickly fixed the problem, and once again the boat was shipshape. Fosnavag is a pretty little harbour town in western Norway, so we decided to have a look around and maybe find a place to have lunch and a coffee. I call it a town, but in actual fact in 2002 it was given the status of a city, mainly so that ships can be registered here. Historically a fishing town, the statue clearly communicating the dangerous nature of fishing in this part of the world. Nowadays the fishing boats have become bigger. The sheltered natural harbour here is excellent. Well, it's about noontime and we have fixed the drive shaft, which was broken as we came in last night. So we're all set to head out onto the sea in a moment and head back to the place that we came from. And probably we'll put up the sail too. We can get about just under the diesel motor. It's about, we maybe run about 2 to 3 knots. But when we're running under the sail, we yesterday went up to 7.4 knots, which is quite fast. The weather has not been too good. It's been rainy, yesterday especially, but today the sea seems quite calm, and it stopped raining. It's still cloudy, but perhaps this will get better as the day goes on. Really enjoying the time here. It was a disappointment not to have better weather. The scenery here was beautiful, but we didn't see it at its best, though I thoroughly enjoyed the trip and spending some time with Torbjorn. I have to say at this point that last night it got a little cold and rough, and I went below to get my jacket. Alas, by the time I returned, the motion of the boat had got to me, and I got a bad bout of Njord's revenge. Nothing that a good night's sleep could not cure. As we left Fosnavag harbour, I was already looking forward to the sail back to Ulsteinvik. I love boats, and I love the sea, and this adventure was like no other. The Kintyre was a beautiful boat, and as we sailed out of the harbour, I still remember having one of those glad to be alive moments. I always feel fortunate to be able to travel around the world, see new places, meet new people, and learn about other cultures.
Norway has such diverse scenery, and on this trip I got a glimpse of another aspect of this land. It certainly whets my appetite to visit the north. As we set out and chat about the events of the last 24 hours, I feel privileged that I can have this opportunity. It was a great treat to actually spend a night on the boat, wake up in a new place, and explore. Even saw a puffing getting breakfast.
Well, this is the life on the ocean wave, and to be honest, made me captain for 15 minutes. So I'm steering the ship straight for the rock.
Next on beautiful Norway with my friend Roar. The last episode for now. The capital city Oslo of Nobel Peace fame. A wonderful city with great parks and gardens. Historic buildings, bustling harbours, great for tourists. Plenty of things to do, to eat, to drink, to stroll around, to sail around, to ride around. To sit around. The last one for now. Don't miss it.